I'm Lynn Signorelli. I'm 62 and a half years old, but who's counting? And I am now a semi-retired realtor. Realized I was going to be semi-retiring and realized that with my work, I wasn't focusing on my physical health as much as I wanted. I realized I'm going into my 60s and wanted to have more vibrancy and keep my mobility up and be able to do the kinds of workouts like rowing crew or sculling, swimming, maybe trail running. And I hate the gym, but my friend and prior neighbor, Tracy Goldberg, and her husband told me that you were the cat's meow. And so I was like, I will give it a try for a couple of times. And if I agree, then I thought it might be, a great place to get what I needed for this next several decades of my life. Now look forward to coming twice a week to really focusing on my body, and it feels kind of like a meditation in a way. I think also you gave me some releases and activations that I could do that I've been doing on a regular basis, so I just have less tightness and tension, less pain in my neck. Oh yeah, I just think I'm giving more attention to my physical body, and it seems to be helping everything: sleep and my flexibility, my posture, which I think was super important to me, and people are noticing. Like my kids are noticing, and now I want them to come. So I've noticed, and I even had my chiropractor mention how my posture has improved. And I've been going for that kind of chiropractics for quite some time, and they hadn't noticed that. So I know that maybe some of it's the chiropractor, but I believe that it's predominantly the work I've done with you. I've also had that injury from biking where I kind of jammed my arm. And I think I was truly skeptical that you could fix it, and I might need an x-ray or an MRI. And I decided to trust you because I didn't feel like going in one of those machines. And now my arm is great. I'm swimming, doing all the strokes I wanted to do before. I'm also noticing more definition in my arms again, and my thighs, which have always been on the smaller side, are like getting larger and more powerful, and I really like that.
So
a ton. I love that you text me and remind me to do stuff, and I think that sometimes what it does, because of my upbringing, is it guilts me into doing my stuff.
I'll take it.
I also know that it's helpful. I guess if it weren't helpful, the guilt wouldn't be enough. But the combination, knowing that you're holding me and nicely encouraging me, I really appreciate. Even though you hurt me sometimes with those releases, but afterwards I just feel so much better. That the sooner you start, the better. That no matter where you are in this process, I believe you can make a lot of progress. As I've asked you, I would love to have my friends that I love, who I'm seeing kind of rounding over, come. I'm even sharing this space with my ex-husband. If he, it sounds like once his hip replacement heals, he's going to come. And I would love my two daughters to come, because I think the earlier you can focus on your posture in particular, and then the mobility and the strengthening, the better. But if they can catch things before they get as far along in their deterioration as I was. And then in terms of anything else wisdom-wise, I think you are an inspiration in terms of like paying attention to body fat, paying attention to eating healthfully. I love that you send us reminders and recipes, drinking more water. I think all of that stuff has been really helpful too. Okay.
You're done.
Kevin's great, by the way.